Hello! What is up, my cranky crew? It's Ethan from Crank Game. Alright. Sound alerts, I am aware. Thank you, bestie. I stopped using sound alerts. Anywho. Welcome to the stream. So Classy gave me an elytra, a thing. And took me to the end to fly with it. I have no depth perception in the end because everything is dark. I flew straight down and killed myself. So, I lost everything. So me and him were trying to get it all back. So there's that. A joy, truly. I'm gonna try to pull up the stream, but it's shitting itself as per usual. Why is it not giving me the option I need? There we is. There we is. Okay, we got his stream up. Anywho, I died. He gave me a shulker box, he gave me everything. Like, he had me freaking set up, and I killed myself. With all of my stuff. So he's been trying to get it back. I've been getting levels. I fucked up. I almost cried. I'm not gonna lie, there were about to be tears. I felt so bad. Alright, anywho. PC game. Open up Minecraft. Unmute myself in chat. Hello, babe. Hello, say hello to Streamy Boy. About to be. I'm on my way. I started my stream and explained to them how I killed myself. Hi, welcome to the stream. Good for you. You were not. So basically, he, when I joined, gave me an elytra, that thing. I've heard it said 2 different ways. Anywho, he gave me one, and was teaching me how to use it out here. And then, Dunn did decide that we were gonna go to the end so he could show me his Enderman slappy thing. I can't think right now. And I made one angry for some reason. It came after me. I shot at it. Or I hit it. And he told me to not do that. Rude. I panicked. I somehow managed to fly straight down. And killed myself. Straight down. So I lost everything. So what I have right now, he just got me back. So that's where we're at right now. Babe, you're gonna kill me, and I just got all these levels. I hit the wrong button. Stop it! I hit the wrong thingy for my fireworks to work. I got it. I'm still learning how to use this. I have 44 of them. Any sort of thing that could involve paper, there could be paper there. Why do we just have random torches over here? This little island. Oh, and it was just annoying you. Oh, that's entirely fair. I'm in the water. Babe, I can do so much more exploring now. What thing? The shipwreck right here? Whoa, ice castle! Hi. Over where? Oh, their tower thing? I'm on top of it. How? How? I don't have my trident. No, I didn't have it on me. Oh, I thought you gave me another one back, no? Wait, are you where? Like over the ocean towards that ice? I don't know where this way is. Oh, hi. I lost you again. Oh, I found you. Oh my god, it's a goat! I love him. I want him. He should come home with us. I don't have any leads. You don't have my stream up, do you? I just was sitting here mouth wide open looking at you. I am in shock right now. Babe, I want some. We need to have these at our house. Meh. Look at you. You're so cute. Not really. Oh. Babe, I was just looking at you and I was just like... That's what I did. Stop killing them! No! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop, 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 stop. 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 Where? Oh. I'm very bad at landing. Have we been to this one before? There's a baby villager jumping on the bed! Oh, that is the cutest thing I ever did see. Besides the goats that you killed. Also, I definitely have not been to this village because I didn't take the bell from it. The bells are still here. So you may have been here, but I have not. Babe, I only have 30 fireworks and I don't know where I am. I'm gonna try to backtrack. I just impulse move everything. I want the goats. Maybe get more of them. Babe, there is so much ice. It just keeps going. I'm definitely going the wrong way, though. Oh, wait, there's the towery thing. Wait, I think I go this way. Oh, I found the boat. I got it. I found our house. I'm so good. I landed good. I did it. I tried to use an ender pearl to get to our house, and it somehow put me underwater under our bridge. I don't know how it landed under the bridge, but it landed under. Oh god, what is that? An endermite. How did I do that? Oh, well, I threw one straight up. So then it endermited my butt. That's really funny. Also, Classy noticed I never finished the roof on the farm where the pigs are. I never did the final top layer, so I'm fixing that today for sure. Otherwise, I have zero plans. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, welcome! I'm streaming with the ClassyGamer007, by the way. How was your stream? We play in some Minecraft. Other random things I stream, planning things, I do that a lot. Body doubling cleaning streams, also do those a lot. I'm very all over the place. Definitely the definition of variety streamer. But welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Your username is so cute. Good job, I'm sleeping. I'm waiting for you. Yeah, and I also use half of my own supply that you just gave me. I'm proud. They're gonna say, I don't know why, but my brain thought you were gonna say, but I can do that. I'm Asian. And I was just like, you're not. Like, I mean, mom's coworker thinks you are. It's so funny. Your mom kind of looks Asian too, though. Really? Cause your eye shape looks like your mom's a little bit. That's so weird. Babe, come sleep by sleeping. Um, yeah, and then I died. Dang it, I forgot to hit the raid hide button again. I'm so bad. Oh, what did I do? I didn't want to go on the chatting screen. That's not what I meant to hit. I have this, and I never remember to hit it. Did I accidentally switch to the wrong screen? Okay, no, we're good. We're where we should be now. I need to like have it. I need to redo how I have my stream deck set up because I need that like just like raid chats like on the front. But I have too many scenes because I stream so much random stuff. And now I'm just looking at everything. I want to get a horsey. That's what I want to do today. I really don't want to anymore. Babe, I think a good idea is I should get better comfortable with the Elytra and I go try to find a horsey. And get a horsey. Wait, but how am I gonna get it home? I don't have leads. We have saddles, that's okay. Yeah, I just ride it home. Oh, also, when I killed myself on accident before stream, I lost my favorite boots. My Frostwalker boots. That's what I was wearing when I did that. I did a pretty big sad. I want to go get a horse. I was so genuinely sad. I have iron horse armor and a saddle. How do I make the horse like me? Why? Okay. I don't need any food. I'm not allowed to use A? I can't walk to the... No! Yeah, so I can't walk to the... I'm like moving my fingers to sit funny so that I don't touch it. Oh god. And that, okay, that, I think that's for 5 minutes, right? I'm just gonna start it now because I wasn't looking. Okay. So at 21 minutes I can go sideways. Babe, stop! I was gonna go fly with my Elytra, now I can't move to the side! Stop it! Rude. We also need to get me, like, an actual bow. Like, a good bow. I also don't have that. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. I like them. I didn't know I was still hitting spacebar. Whoa! I need arrows. Oh god, I hit the button I'm not supposed to. Ah! Only slightly. I only hit it slightly, I promise. It was not useful at all. Oh god. Okay, so... Oh, but before stream, I can show this. Because I had to fix my mistakes. I had, like, 40 levels because of beating the Endy Dragon, and then I killed myself. So I was talking to this guy, and I bought a bunch of these babies. And then, to get the emeralds back that I took from him... No, stop. No, stop. I was giving them a tour. Babe! That's entirely fair. I'm too scared. I'm not up for it. I think if I wouldn't have killed myself on accident, I would not be that anxious about it. Oh, but then I talked to this guy, and I did the fish stuff to get emeralds back because I used all of his emeralds. So I used his fish. I got more bottles. Oh god, I lit up a firework. Who? Oh, I didn't talk to that one, so I didn't cause it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, first thing I need to actually do is fix this roof, because I never did that. That's what I'm first gonna do. How do I... There we go. My brain didn't brain. I'm on our roof. Our deck is more useful now because you get to drop into our house from there. This is magical. What do I need? I need wooden, the sprucey boy slabs. Have fun! I'm so proud. I know, I'm very... Yeah, and then I died off stream. Because I'm a pro, clearly. See, I never did that part. I never did this. Yeah. I didn't need to make any more slabs. I had enough. Oops. No, I got that wood. I did, because you wasted it, and so I got it. Hi. Okay, I can now hit the A button. It's been 5 minutes. Thank the Lord. My hand was so uncomfortable because I was trying so hard not to hit it. That was funny, though. It's raining! I was gonna go flying and now it's raining! I thought you were gonna make some crack like, it doesn't rain in the end. Hardy har. I knew you were. I could feel it. Oh, yeah, because I had too many. Okay, it's not thunderstormings. I kind of want to wait until nighttime, though, before I go out, because I don't want it to become a problem and kill a villagey. It won't let me. So, right, but I kind of don't want to go out in the rain. I think I should try to make, like, another room in our house just for our end stuff, because the little chest that I have, the 2 little bins, is not gonna be enough for everything you're getting. Like, at all. Ooh, I could make it where, like, you go down from our armory. Like, right here. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what we finna do. Okay. Sorry, stream, that I have so many things going in my head of what I want to do. I really had no plan for the stream, and now the stream seems to be planning itself, so. That's pretty cool. Also, I apologize that I'm, like, heavily chomping gum on stream today. Um, I have mad heartburn. Huh? Thank you. Autism is showing. It's a stim. Also, thank you for the stretch request. Good stretch. Nope, I have this open. I bought some. Go on your thingy and buy them. No. Yeah, that's what I mean. What other shit did I use? Did I just use Steep Slate? Yeah. And then I needed ladders. That's what I needed. That's upstairs. I don't think I'm gonna make stairs down to it. I think it's gonna be a ladder thing because it's like secret. It's our secret box. I thought we had ladders. We do. And then ooh, and then I could use like iron trapdoors and make it like super secret box. Spooky vibe. I need to do it right though, so I don't get myself locked down there. That is a factor. I don't have torches. Gosh darn it. Into the void because I was dumb. I'm able to laugh about it now, I think, by the way. Oh, I was in tears. Like, I felt so dumb. I wasn't even necessarily sad until I realized I lost my boots. However, I more just felt really guilty. Because he had just given me everything I could ever need. And I killed myself. Oh my gosh, Demon, you're really out here just doing all the things. I love it. Love it, love it. I don't know how deep I want this to go. Yeah, we just gotta get me my Frostwalker boots back. I don't know how. How do I get them back? Sir? Oh, well, how did you get them originally? Oh, so you're also not doing the plan. As I'm making you a treasure room for the things. Fair enough, fair enough. I keep breaking where I'm putting the torch. You gave me your cooties. How could you? I'm dumb. Oh. Never mind. I'm not dumb. I thought I needed a crafting table. I didn't. Oh, wait, I didn't even need to do that anyways. I am dumb. I'm just gonna use this to fill in those. Oh, because that's what it is. That's actually not that far-fetched. Anyway. As I continue to small brain. These deep slate tiles make my heart really happy. I didn't need to make extra ladders. I think that sucks is if you're down here, you hear the ticky sound. Wait, but they're kind of fun. Am I gonna kill myself with it? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, we get him. Oh, poop. I'm in our basement. Oh. Wait, hold on. I shouted you out and it put your name like 6 times in my freaking chat. I was trying to do the things in order that you were. Okay. Wait, I gotta see what the heck my chat did. So I hit Classy, and it says, I'm currently gaming with Classy Gamer, and then I hit Discord, and then it just put your chat twice, and then I hit SMP, it put your chat twice. Then it put Discord, and then it put the SMP thing. And then it put you again. What? Oh, babe, did you update the SMP one to have, Milky on it? Babe, what does chorus fruit do? Doesn't it teleport you to somewhere random? Babe? Babe? We just got me built back up. Babe? Okay, here's the question then. What should I have in my inventory? Are you sure? What does it do? Eat it in the house or outside? I go outside. That was a nasty burp. That was so gross. It teleported me to inside our basement. I do it again. Oh, that one was boring. It just teleported me forward like 2 blocks. My basement was fun. The basement. Our basement. It's not mine. I just built it. What? No way. Whoa! No way. Oh, I forgot I put all my stuff in a chest just in case anyways. No, I put all my building materials in a chest because I didn't want to lose it. I am small. I don't want to lose my things. I don't think this is enough building materials. What is that? Chiseled deep slate? There's chiseled deep slate too? Chiseled? What the frick did I just say? I am heavily risking it, by the way. Holding. Holding on. Holding. Oh god. Okay, but I am kind of upset. So I wasn't gonna say that, but now I'm also upset for two reasons. No, I'm upset because you haven't had like a crazy loss yet. Like you haven't felt pain. Oh, I'm aware. I need a crafting table. Ow, my head hurts. Babe, do you ever just get the random head stabbies? They're the worst. Do you also get the random ear stabbies? Because I also get those. It feels the same as the head stabbies, it's just in my ear. War piggies? What did you do? Is that why you didn't answer me about the ear stabbies? Can you Can you answer about the ear stabbies now? Do you ever also get the ear stabbies? They feel the same as the head stabbies, just in your ear. They suck. Okay, how did I do the wall in here? What did I do? Who are you people? Oh, I did it the bricks and then the top is that. Well, we flipping it, I guess. And then maybe do the tile around the bottom and the floor. That would be cute. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we'd be up to. By the way, the room that I'm building right now is for all of our end stuff. It's going to be like our fancy end room. Oh, actually, hold on. I gotta try to model this like I did up here. Oh, but it would be cool, babe, if we do this room with all shulker boxes instead, eventually. Okay, you know, you don't have to hurt my feelings that hard. I know I'm not smart. And I know I flew straight down. We don't talk about it. But I did not have any, like, I'm being completely honest, I had no perception of that. None. Like, I had no freaking idea I did that. And I was just suddenly taking damage. And I honestly, at first, before, like, it registered what you were saying, I thought it was because of the Enderman. Like, I didn't even think it was because I did that. I teleport. I don't know how any of that works. I never, babe, I've beat the End Dragon one other time. Yeah, and I never used the Elytra there. Elytra? I still don't know. What do you say? Okay, that's probably where I got that one from. Eltra. Skill. Okay, now I need to make a bunch of that tile. Also, we were singing the iCarly song before the stream, in case anybody was wondering. We were having a very fun time. Just like that. Wow. I always forget the order to make the tiles, and then I get scared that I did a step wrong and then I wasted material. Because you go from cobble deep slate to polished deep slate to deep slate bricks to then tile. It's a lot. I don't think I made enough of this either. Oh, I definitely did not make enough of this. I'm gonna be like 3 short, I think. I did. Oh, I'm 4 short, never mind. You're there for what? Who are... I don't know what that is. Babe, what you're saying can be perceived as incredibly racist. Oh my god! Babe. Babe. Oh my god. I genuinely had to take a double take in what you said. Like, I was just like, oh, you said what now? It's literally called Spooky Scary. That makes my heart so happy. I felt the need to do that. I apologize, stream. My brain really just go nyang 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 sometimes, you know? Oh, so you end up with more if you just make slabs. I thought you, like, broke even. You don't. There's iron under here! I need to put, like, glowstone in the ceiling somewhere or something, because this is not enough light. Babe, I found iron in the floor of our room. Pretty hype. If you ask me. Of what? Skellies? Oh. I don't know what. I'm also incredibly scared the stuff is gonna spawn down there. I think this is lit up enough where nothing's gonna spawn, but I don't trust it. I need more black carpet. You just say yeah, whatever to what I said. I was gonna say, I'm like, there was no reason for the tude. I gotta go shear my shep. 'Cause I need more black carpet and it's nighttime. I really broke my chat. Or my stream bot. It just puts your freaking thing everywhere. Yeah, but in weird spots where, like, it doesn't make sense. You're funny. Hello, Shep. Thank you for your fluff. I now have 19 carpets. I'm really bad at swimming. We don't talk about it. Because I have torches in my thingy instead of fireworks. Because I was lighting up the area. They're not even in my hotbar. That's dangerous for me. This is cute. Hmm. Oh god. You're gonna make me fight another thing? Babe, I'm short one carpet. Literally one carpet. Wait, can you dye white carpet, like, once it's already become white carpet? I don't know how. Oh, I'd have to use the loom, wouldn't I? I think so. Frick, I'm short one black carpet for this row to be cute. Okay, anyhow. I need to make iron thingies eventually. I like the idea of that, but in all reality, it's not practical for the spot. Because I can't have the armor stands there then. Also, so we have an end chest still upstairs, like in the normal basement. It's like all of our prized possessions are gonna go down here. So I don't know how you want to go about that. No, like what do you want in the one in the basement? I was thinking that one's just our ender pearl chest, honestly. No, I want them. They're fun. They make the pea brain happy, babe. That's fine. I want them. The Tism likes them, babe. They're so fun. I can just eat myself. Nice. Thought you were saying that to me. Okay, so that makes this shulker box empty. Which then it can be the first one in there for our prize possession. Huh? What? I can make it emo? How do you do it? I have black dye. How do I make it that? Oh, this is everything. Emo shulker box! Emo. Emo. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is freaking everything. Okay, so the ones on the back wall directly under our armor stands, like on your corresponding side, those two are like yours and yours only kind of vibe. And then the rest of the room is for all the prized possessions in general. Mhm. What do you want in your shulker box down there? Oh, there's more of them. I didn't know we had more. I need more black dye. I need more ink. Okay. The first librarian. This this one. You should only have one head. If you have two, something's wrong. Oh, I'm uncomfortable! Not what I meant. Can I put a shulker box inside of a shulker box and just have a never-ending shulker box? I really hope so. That makes me really happy. I don't want to test it because then I'll get really sad about it. If it doesn't work. Ta-da! Okay, you're carrying a shoulder box. Bless you. I'm sorry for your loss. Jesus? Me and Nicole were thinking of being funny and naming her new car Jesus. So that when we would be like, Jesus Christ, it would make more sense. Every time she almost gets in an accident. Yeah, we yelled that all the time. Okay, I'm putting all of the how do I want to sort this? Frick. I'm just gonna grab all the iron stuff first. A set of armor has 4 pieces, right? Okay, I'm just gonna split it 2 and 2 then. For now, anyway, until we have more of these. And then the Elytra boys here. No, here. The elite boys. So our secret room is for all of the end stuff. Yeah, that's what I decided. Oh, there's random gold stuff. I didn't see that. I'm gonna make a home for the random gold stuff. You can put it in the furnace? For gold chicken nuggets. God, babe, I really want McDonald's again. I have a problem. Oh, here's a funny. He got me McDonald's the second I started eating it. My friend's dad texted me if I wanted to come over for their family dinner. It's like, my mans, you rarely ever remember to invite me for dinner, and of course you invite me the day that I got fast food. And not only that, but the exact same time that I'm eating it, like, meaning I definitely am not gonna want anything. And I was already, like, at that point, I was actually already halfway through my food, so I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. I felt bad. Wait, I'm sorry, it did not click how to do the stuff with the gold stuff. How do I do it? Grindstone. That thingy by the enchantment table? Not the anvil. Okay. That. Put it in here. And then they're naked. And then it makes a horrible sound. And then I put it in furnace. The blast furnace. I don't understand. I just have two things. I have pants and boots. Oh, I'm just doing it with the stuff that came from the end. Oh. Wait. Where did we had those? Where? Oh god, I really hope it wasn't just the ones I just did, because I didn't look at what was on them when I did it. I mean, were they in the end chest? Oh god. Oh, with the gold stuff. Oh, they're about to break. Yeah, but I just got rid of the other boots that could fix them. Wait, okay, where is all this gold stuff that you said exists? Because there's like 5 things. Or is that it? I wanted to name these Frosty Boys and I named them Frosty Boys. I forgot the T. They're named Frosty Boys now. I gave them a name so I don't accidentally kill them. Okay, the Diamond Horse armor, I know it came from the end, but there's no reason to put it with end stuff because it's not that special. It just goes in Diamond Chest. It's more for, like, the armor and stuff. We have 3 saddles. We can get so many horsies. Because I haven't found one. Like, I just haven't seen one anywhere. I know, it's crazy. How is it already nighttime again? I'm kind of hungry. Does it? That would be a really weird thing for them to add. Like, very oddly specific. Do you want the enchanted books with the nether stuff? I mean, with the end stuff, or would you rather it be where we normally put it? What about the sweeping edge golden sword and the efficiency 3 golden axe? So that does include tools then. Okay. I didn't know if it just included the armor. Dope, because then I'll get my levels back for what I just did. Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, Bane of Arthropods V, and Mending on the Iron Sword. That sounds bomb. Oh. Wait, I want to name it Spider Sword. I'm having fun having levels. I'm keeping it and I'm naming it Spidey Sword. It's going in my chest for my armor stuff. I'm really happy about it. Oh, babe, well, when I died, I didn't lose my Fortune 3 mending diamond pickaxe because that was in my barrel. Or the forbidden one. The original forbidden iron pickaxe. Wait, and that one has Unbreaking 3 on it. Wait, can I, like, combine these or no? Oh, they're both iron. I just want it to not be about to break anymore. I wasted so many levels doing it like that, but it's fine. You just say Blackie? I thought you said Blecky, like you were trying to say my name really mean. I see, I see. Unbreaking 3 diamond shovel. I think you made me that, actually. I need to put away my building materials first, I think. I'm getting overwhelmed by my inventory. Yeah. This girl is on fire! No. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. That's a lot. I don't have money. The money I have is yours. I'm your secretary, you pay me. I have some of my own still in my savings account. I think that money's from when I worked. The rest I don't think is mine though. Uh-uh. My $30 in savings is from when I worked at the studio. Mhm. We have so much iron. Wow. No way. No way. I said that to Nicole once and she thought I literally didn't believe her and then she panicked, tried to prove something to me and I was like, no, I was just saying that. Really makes me wonder sometimes if Nicole also has a little bit of the tism. Some social cues really do just go right over her head. Oh, that's up here. But I also part of me thinks it's um like a trauma response in a sense because mom never believes her. Cuz I also over-explain and defend myself because of that. Way. What? That's how that made me feel. What was I doing? Who am I? Where are we? Oh, I was sorting that stupid chest. I got it. Don't you worry about it. I know you are, but what am I? My dad used to say that all the time, and I used to want to punch him. I used to want to just fight him when he said that because I never understood it. Like, I never knew what to say. Okay, babe, you know what? When he said that, he was in remission, alright? Yeah, and then, like, wait, hold on. Would he still count as that? He's in a box. He lost his balance in the second one. Would he be a cancer survivor and loser? So there's a theory with that, actually. I think I've told you this before a little bit, that he randomly had shadowing again, like he had it back. And then they tested him again, and then it did not exist. And that doesn't make sense because the shadowing was like clear enough where it was absolutely definitely cancer back, and then it was just gone again. So they kind of thought that his body, because it was pretty close after treatment, like he was like in remission for like a month and then it came back. They kind of thought he was just like Miracle Guy randomly fought it off again. Because it was clear enough where that wasn't a mistake, you know what I mean? So he technically beat cancer twice. Because it came right back and then it left again. Otherwise, for sure once. He's still a wiener. I have a cancer survivor in a box, babe. I feel like that's something to brag about. I should not speak anymore. Babe, your potion box is full. I'm stealing the empty glass bottles. They're mine now. Nope. Yep, that's why I have them. That's why I steal. Get robbed. Rob Schneider? Who is that? Why do I know that name? No, Schneider. Rob Zombie poster. Whee! Babe, can I make all the crossbows that are broken into one crossbow that's not broken? Dope. My inventory is too full. No way. Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, that burp hurt. I felt that. I felt that in my body. Also, after I get bored of Minecraft, because I inevitably will again at a point, on stream, really remind me to fix the freaking channel bot so it stops putting you in 4 different spots in between other things. Okay. Oops. Jade, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. I knocked that over with my foot. People are direct messaging me on the TikTok. And I know it's not you because... Yeah, I know it's not you because I'm staring at you. I'm looking at you. You're just so darn cute. Whoa! Now you're just throwing stuff out there, babe. Oh yeah, Spidey Eyes go in the potion chest. Also, I apologize, stream. I'm sure it's very boring to watch me try to organize because I run in a freaking circle because I never remember where anything is. We have 4 saddles, actually. That's pretty epic. I'd say. Why do we have 5 brewing stands? Huh? Why? Oh, it's just there and you took it. I also have a silk touch shovel. We need to make the forbidden one a silk touch pickaxe. He needs to be silkable. No. So my diamond pickaxe... Okay, one of them has Fortune 2, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Efficiency. But then one of them has Fortune 3 and Mending, And then the forbidden one is my iron one that has Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 3. But I have no reason to use that anymore. But if I made it a Silk Touch pickaxe, then I would have a reason. And I'm emotionally attached to it, so I need it to have a reason. I know I need Silk Touch. No way. Okay. I'm almost organized. I almost got it. Whee. Did it, baby. Okay, organized. Done. Did. Looking for Silk Touch. Silk, 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 silk. Silk, 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 silk. Found one! Can I has? Dope. So then what do I do with it? I put it in the anvil with the book, or I put it in what? Okay. Bam. Bam. He has Silk Touch now. Woo! So I lost the Forbidden 2 when I died, but I still have the Forbidden 1. I have the OG. So that doesn't hurt as bad. Okay, where is all the gold stuff you were alluding to existing? Oh, you're here. Oh, I still don't have a diamond axe yet. Okay, can you come in the basement so I can show you what I built? Come here. I saw you aiming at me on your stream. Oh, wait. Okay, come here. Go down there. Ta-da! So, I didn't think we needed any bigger. Oh, and then under the carpet, there's glowstone, so that's why it's bright. No way. No way. Okay, but I like it being spelled wrong though. I'm gonna rename them, but spelled wrong still. They need to have names so I know that they're important. I'm so sorry for your loss. I renamed them Frosty Boys, but I spelled it different. No, I did not spell it different. I thought the same way twice. Okay, but the other ones have fire protection and feather falling. I'm gonna keep both in case I kill myself again. And then, oh yeah, I was looking for gold stuff. Wait, do you want any of this gold armor that's in this chest at all? What about the gold swords? What about the gold horse armor? Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so I need to cook all this. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, well, we have 4 saddles to get, not scaly horses. Oh. Then I guess I'm gonna have 4 horses. Oh, that's fair. Lord, why am I so burpy? It's already 7:30. Wow. Baby. You want Wait, why is it so hot when there's like 7 windows? Babe, wait, is our room gonna always have this issue? Well, can we put an air conditioner in? Because I can't with the pots, I literally can't have that. I'm moving into his parents' house and our room is gonna be in a sunroom, so oh lord. My phone's telling me to eat dinner. I'm aware. I'm aware, bestie. It's so spooky. Oh, we added things. Hey, crime. I'm only taking the gold stuff. Oh, you said to be putting it in the blast furnace. I was not. Oh, that's so much faster. Oh, it's the last night of the full moon. I wanted to do stuff with that. I wanted to manifest tonight. There's a lot I need to. Okay. I apologize. I had asked my friend to take me to the grocery store today, but then I ended up not needing to go. Um Oh, I didn't look in this one. Or he just did this actually, I think. There's so much gold. That's all I'm taking right now. Babe, are you back? I can't tell. I heard the door open like he's back, but he's not Discord back. Oh, I did that. I'm dumb. I just caught up though. It's so rude. Alright. I need to What do I need to do? What did I want? Oh, I'm trying to find all the other gold shit that we have. Isn't there some? Don't you get gold stuff randomly from the fishing? Or is it all other? Oh, it's all other. Okay. Okay, I don't know where all this gold is that he was alluding to because it literally I'm so stupid. It literally doesn't exist. Yeah, no, it doesn't exist, so I don't. Is it like in one of these? Babe. Oh lord, I should not have given him the liberty to have those chests there. My dog really do just be staring at him. Okay, I think I got it all. Yeah. Has this stream literally just been me organizing the whole stream? I don't think I actually did anything. Oh no, I built that room. Okay. I feel a little bit better. This stuff is old. That means, did I just not actually go in that chest earlier? He had a music disc. I'm robbing him. He. He. Oh wow. I can do so much with that. Oh, wrong side. It's over here. Oh, I forgot to put the blaze rods away. Oh well. And stone. Mob loot. Mob loot. Leather. Mob loot. This stuff all goes together. This is farming. Farming. Tools. Tools. This can go downstairs with me. Buckets. Mob loot. Mob loot. Sure. This stays up here. This stays up here. Or endstone. Obsidian. Goes with those. A banner. A who now? Anything right here? I don't think so. The only thing that sucks about when he plays without me online, because he just gets so much, and then it's just like a whole stream of me catching up what he got. I don't entirely mind though. What's dumb? This is what makes me happy in Minecraft. This is where my Tism gets really happy. I don't know why, it really is. I want to put our dragon head in the middle of that room, but I need to ask him if he's okay with that. I don't even know where that's from to sort it. And then Iron Nuggies goes. No, I am on the right side for that. Oops. This chest overwhelms me because this is sorted how I want it, but this isn't. Wait, why don't we have the shears in farming instead of tools? I use it to farm. And we also use the wheat to farm. You said I could stick it in the grindstone to fix it? Is that what he said? Sure. I don't know where to put these. Has to go get a horse. I need my axe right here, and I need to go get a saddle. I do kind of think we might be hopping off soon, though. If he's not up to it, I don't want to force him to stay on. Because we also are streaming the S&P tomorrow, which we are going to be on at 11 a.m. CST, 12 p.m. CST for him. Doing lore. Most of the people are going to be actually on there. We're going to be missing Jam Pot, and we have a new person coming on named Wendy, and we'll be getting her on like a couple days later. She's just out of town, and then she should be there for the next lore stream following Sunday. But that's when Classy's going to start being on, because he'll be at JRTC for about a month. Till the end of April. But pretty hype, pretty hype. I gotta make a TikTok about it. A tiki-taki. Claiming that so that Alex doesn't. Okay, let's figure out Diamond Axe. There's everything but. There's also a Spidey sword. Oh, he said there was shit above the villages. Need to go there. He still has the material chest hidden back there. Iron. I see. Okay, that's a good base. Okay. So many emeralds for him. Okay, well there's no gold on there either, but I am taking this axe. Let's try to put some shit on this. I need mending, though. You need to come back so you can put mending on this. But there are a lot of random chests that I didn't know had stuff in them that I keep finding. It has efficiency 1. No, I want looting on an axe. I kinda want to see what it just puts on it. If I just chuck it in here. The lapis. What does it suggest? Oh, is it because it already has efficiency 1 on it? Efficiency 1 kind of sucks, though. I'm just gonna take it off. I don't have enough levels. Efficiency 2. I can get that on it with 30. I need to go back to the end and go by those scary boys and get it. I'm not up to that right now. I don't want to die again. And I think he got that. Yeah, I think he got that from the Nether. Okay, well, I have this, but I want to put efficiency 5 on it. 4? Efficiency who? I don't know what to do, though, because he's gone. He's just in his shulker box. My headset feels like it's about to fall off my head. I want to go make dinner. I don't want to leave without him. A little bit of a pickle. Maybe we try to go get a horse while we wait for him. Oh, he's back. I didn't bring my shulker box with me that has more of these. Welcome back. Sexy. I mean, you're a dude. Can't you stream shirtless anyways? You have cute boobies. It's okay. I sorted everything that you brought. Yeah. And then I went to go get my horse, and then I realized that I did not bring my shulker box with me that has more fireworks, and I was gonna get myself stranded. But I realized it before I actually ran out, so. I love how the shulker boxes look black. They're just a void. It makes me really happy. Okay, babe, you know what? That kind of hurts a little bit. Also, I need levels because I want the best efficiency possible, and I can get it on this axe, but I need 30 levels. What do you mean, why? To get the efficiency on my axe. That's what it said I need. Upstairs. Nope, I missed time. What thing? Also, I put your wither skulls in the nether chest. Mm-hmm. You gonna quit? Yeah, but I don't know what I'm allowed to touch, so I was gonna try to get it on my own and make you proud of me. But I only have 6 levels. Yeah, but I think I still don't have enough levels to use the book. Yeah. No, not my diamond shovel axe. No, I do! I know, and I was thinking about doing it on my own, and then I also realized I don't remember how to get there through the Nether. And then I also realized I didn't want to get stuck there and then die again, and then you come back and I'm like, haha, so guess what? So I chose to not do that. And that's where we're at. Okay, I'm gonna go try to get a horse. No, not now. Mhm. I kinda wanna get my horse first. Okay, well, I already went in that direction and it was inconclusive. I'm gonna go this way. Wait, what do I do if I hit water? I can't walk on water with a horse? I am gonna have to go this way. Wait, if I'm wearing my Frostwalker boots and I'm on the horse, is it gonna place the ice on the ground? Oh, okay. We'll just I just fell in the water and was not even holding fireworks. Anyway, got it. I'll just try to look for it on land on this island. I really haven't seen horses, though, is the thing. Like, in all honesty, on land. Don't they have to be in the plains, though? No. No, this is our plain. That's not what I meant. I meant, like the biome. Oh god, I was trying to look down and instead I just yeeted myself down. That was a sheep that I saw. That was not a horse. I didn't know that it'll just start getting, like, really windy and speedy. No, I'm talking about when I go straight, eventually it just starts doing it because I'm, like, speeding. It's kind of a fun sound. Okay, so this direction has no horses. In our immediate area where I wouldn't have to go across too much water. Oh, but there's plains right here. Horsey! I found him. You're kind of scary, though. There is water, though, which is kind of a problem. But it's not a lot of water. I should have brought building blocks with me to bridge. That would have been smart. Okay, you know what? No, I like the horse that I called Scary. He shall be my horse. Like me. He likes me. How do I put stuff on him? Oh, I got it. Okay. Be good, horsey. Don't run away. Why are you going so fast? Oh my god, baby, he's like running away. Like speed. Oh, I don't have efficiency on this shovel. I don't have the super speedy shovel anymore. I'm so sad. Okay, horsey, I need to put you in a box. So that you don't leave. No, stop, 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 stop. Okay, I got him in a box. Oh, he's angry. He's yelling in there. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to get him home. I love streaming. Ding, ding, ding. We should have like a follow and subscriber bell that we ring every time. That would be. You just get a really good raid and get like 200. You just have to. You're just stuck there. Whole stream. Where is our house at? It's on -3. And then it's in that direction. I think I'm gonna bridge over to. How the heck did I just fly here? Okay, you know what? No, I think the smarter thing is I screenshot where this horse is. I fly back home, and then I figure it out. He likes you. I don't know how to get home. I can eat while flying. That's magical. I love him. I'm going the complete wrong direction. This way. Babe, I found a sand area. Oh, no, I didn't. It's actually barely one. Why can't I find our house? Babe, what's our... Oh, I'm looking at it. Never mind. Oh, I'm going up again. What the frick? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it does. I don't... It's kind of annoying because then I really can't see. Babe, I'm going the super wrong way to find our house. Babe, I'm so confused. No, I'm like literally in a void, but I swear to God, that's our base coordinates. Can you read them to me? I found it. Oh God, I'm gonna have so much trouble trying to find where that horse is. I screenshot it. I can hear it trying to hit me. Oh, Trident. You're fighting one? Cute. Mm, that's funny. Yeah, but now my horse is in a hole. No, I know. I gotta figure out how to get him here. I took a screenshot of his coordinate. I think I might just. I mean, he has armor and stuff on, so he's not gonna despawn, right? I see that. Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm sending you a screenshot of the coordinates to where my horse is. It's wearing armor and stuff, so it's not gonna despawn, is it? I put iron on it. And a saddle. It has both and it's in a hole. Anyways, I sent you the coordinates of it. It's not that far, but there's water. I was thinking I go get it with Frostwalker boots and a lead, but we need a lead. Which we don't have any, because for whatever reason, my big brain would carry them in a whole stack. Because it was when I was getting all my animals. When I went and got the piggies and the chickens last stream. Yeah. When I want to bring my horse home, but I don't know the smart way to do it. How can you get leads? How? No way, we have that now. No way. No way. I made 6. 6 feels like a safe number. Because then I'm only gonna bring like 2 with me. Wait, so if I wear the gold frostwalky boots, will they get damaged just from me like using them, or is it just if they like I get hit while wearing them? Okay, then I'm gonna use the gold ones. I guess I do something dumb and I die. Uh-huh. I don't need this, 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 this. No, I need that. I need those. I don't need these. Okay. I'm gonna bring way more dirt with me though. That is for bridging. Okay. Let's go try to get my horse. Wait, I should have like the coordinates in front of me. That would be smart. The only thing that sucks is when I use coordinates, I go like straight towards it, or I try to anyway. And that might not be the most efficient way, is the thing. But I guess if I'm using Frostwalker boots, it's fine. Okay. -3786 for 300. I don't need the middle number. Okay, and I need this back on. 3786. And then that number also goes up. Yeah. I'm coming for you, horsey! I'm off to a horrible start. It's like I don't really have game volume on very loud. Oh. It's raining. Is it thunder rain? No. I'm going on this mission while it's raining. The worst. Okay. I'm coming for you, horsey. Am I going the right way still? Yeah. Oh, that's a hole. Honestly, when I start bringing the thing home, I might try to keep it on water on the ice because of the holes in the land. There's a lot of them in, like, going this way. Wait, I'm going down. Why am I going down? And I don't want that number to go up any more than it already did. Also, iPhone randomly started giving me notifications again. Yeah, and I'm really annoyed by it because it just keeps showing me random naked people on my screen. What the fuck? Or 300. Okay, the coordinates I wrote down are wrong because I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm assuming it's this island, and I'm just goofing it a little bit. Okay, it's this island. What the hell did I write down? Oh! No, I was reading it as 800 when it was actually supposed to be 700 right there. I thought I remembered it incorrectly. Mubby. Hello, Sir Horsey. You don't have a name yet. Okay, so now we go into F5. Oh, wait, I need to write down our base coordinates now to look at on paper. So they are 3, 4, 9, 5. And then, what the fuck does that say? 3929? 3929. 3495? Is that what that said? Yeah. Okay, now the first number is negative. That number needs to go down. They both do, actually. This way. We're going up. There we go. I was going the wrong way. I'm really good at that. Although I'm sorry, stream, that I'm getting, like, real close and, like, I'm probably off camera. I just cannot read to save my life. Also, I know this is probably not the most efficient direction to try to get there. I'm trying to not go on land very much because there's so many holes on the way to where I just walked. And I don't want to kill the horse. And I have trouble seeing with this up. It just randomly popped up in the corner. Oh god. Seaweed. Okay, that is a flaw in ocean route. There's also going to be holes because of seaweed. Let's try to... Oh, we're already at the house. No way. You have ice cream again. Jelly. Ooh, yum. I love him. Oh, I need to go over here. Oops. I have returned. I have a horse. I have a horsey now. They really do you dirty like that. Oh my god. I don't need to be in F5 anymore. I don't know. There we go. I have a horsey now. I brought him home. It was way easier getting back than there. Because I went water route. I just stayed on water. Babe, I feel like I'm gonna get sick living at your house. You guys eat very well. I can tell, and it makes me really happy because I'm such a snack person. Farming chest. I need a farming chest. That's where I'm trying to go. All right. I have a horse now. Do we have name tags anywhere? Where? I need to name him. Why? Really? Who has them? Oh. 20. Oh, I think they're all 20. 20's not bad. Wait, can you give me one? Oh. Then I'm gonna give them fish. But but I want to name him. Oh, wait until you're back. There's so much ice for me bringing him home. He's so beautiful. Hello, my good sir. We need to get you a horse. There's another one over there. I think. I don't know if he despawned. I mean, one that you can put armor on, though. You can have an armor boy. Also, I'm kind of Minecraft out. I'm hungry. Yeah, but then I don't know what else to do on stream. I mean, we can also just do a mukbang. People just literally film YouTube videos eating and talking. It's like you're hanging out with a bestie. It's kind of like body doubling, but for eating. I don't think so. My understanding is this helps a lot of people with eating disorders before. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go off the Minecraft and then eat. Mm. I eated. Cause I'm gonna do a mukbang. It's both. It's one of those words. Okay. I'm gonna spill my gum. Gross. And then I'm gonna go grab my food. Ooh, I don't know how long you're gonna be on though, but I kinda wanna paint my nails. But that's a whole process, and I don't think you're gonna be on that long. Yeah, but what if you get it like the next one and I already am like on the base coat and I'm like, well, frick. Yeah, but I wanna do that with you. I don't think I could fight the weather with wet nails. I mean, it's up to you on how late you want to stream tonight, to be fair. I mean, I probably can get the black off and then a base coat on and be able to fight the weather at that point. It's when I start doing color and stuff is what's fungible. I want to be there. I want to be involved. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go make my different my din din. Okay. Entertain my stream. Hello. I made a chicken nugget meal. It has chicken nuggets, a brownie, and mac and cheese in it. And then I decided if I get hungry again in a little bit, I'm just gonna make a mac and cheese cup or ramen, depending on what I'm feeling. Oh, baby! What's wrong? That is funny. You are correct in that statement. Well, what's your nether status right now? Good, good. Yeah, but the levels though. I was trying to make it positive. You normally that said that all I need to do is try and you'll be happy. I tried. Do you guys regularly just have ice cream in your house? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god, and I get to regularly have chicken rice casserole. So excited. More often than I have. For context, he introduced me to chicken rice casserole. It's his mom makes it and then he learned how to make it. And every time he comes here now I beg him to make me it. We split the thing. Like, me and you literally split it down the middle. Your parents are gonna have to start making two, so just like me and you can split one. Well, it might come back because I eat a lot of it. I will request a large one and I'll help. I just can't stir the saucy part that grosses me out. Is it really? That's the part you need help with, usually. I don't like how it looks all mayo-y. I know, but like my biggest food aversion is mayo. So I feel like that's why it's really hard for me to look at it. Really? I think now that like I'm gonna be living with a safe person, I don't know if I would do it necessarily at your house with a lot of people. But I think when we have our own place, I want to start trying the foods that I have huge aversions to again. Or and see if I can get myself over them because sometimes it really stops me from eating. I'd like to be able to handle more foods. But I'd be kind of anxious to try it and with pressure of other people existing. If that makes sense. Mhm. No, 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 no. I've put too much effort into this. No. I feel like my heart's gonna have to just keep paying for this realm for the fact that I don't want it to not exist anymore, even if we don't play it. I get too emotionally attached to these things. Mm. I don't think they let you do that because then you don't have a reason to pay for it anymore. It's getting hot in my room. It's so weird that my room gets hot like at night when I have the heat on. It should be colder in here. Because it's nighttime and it's colder at night. Oh my god, I was trying to make my ketchup last because I thought I didn't bring the ketchup in here with me. I did. It just exploded on my face. No way. Babe. I mean, not really, just like two big like water droplets. It didn't even have like the red in it. It was like, you know how it thins itself out? It separates? It just like separated juice, just went on my eyelid when I opened it. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't think it went on anywhere else. I think it literally just went on my eyelid. Gross. It went on my eyelid and my cheek. Anywho. That's so funny. That's a very clippable moment. Brownie. This is so unappetizing. How come the brownies in banquet meals are shiny? Normally I just eat the batter. Like, I don't cook this part. I normally just eat the stuff. But I didn't feel like standing there with the spoon and eating it. It tastes better uncooked. If you cook the chicken nuggets for the time it says to, it makes part of the brownie like a rock. But the nuggets need that much time. Like, only like this much of it is edible. I think I'm still gonna be hungry, but I want a snack. I don't want like a whole nother food. I love ice cream. I have keto coffee ice cream, but it made me feel like I was dying. But I'd be able to handle it because it was ice cream. Yeah. But my body had the same reaction to it does to just drinking a cup of coffee. I'm really sad. I freaking love the taste of coffee. Like, even if I drink decaf, I have a reaction. Like, it's almost like I'm allergic to coffee. Yeah, because I was drinking refreshers from Starbucks for how long and did not know they had caffeine in it. It's like I genuinely wonder if I developed like an allergy to it. Cause, oh, you know what though? To support that theory, I started having issues with coffee when I went off of Benadryl. Which is also when I started having issues with Pamprin, because it's purple. And I forgot, red and blue makes purple, meaning I should not be taking that medication because I'm allergic to red. But I didn't know I was having an issue with it because I would take it with my Benadryl. Well, I would take my Benadryl in the morning, which is also when I would drink coffee. Babe, what if that just came full circle? No, but I mean, like, what if that is actually it? I mean, sure, I can, connect a bunch of dots, but doesn't mean that's it. Mm-hmm. I really would like, though, to get the scratch test done where they test you for a bunch of allergies. You did not. Oh my god. Well, hurry up, go back. Run. I saw it on stream. There was an army of them. There was a lot. I feel like that was a valid death. That was a lot of them. That's my chest. In there. That's also mine. That's yours. I'm so hungry. I have applesauce, but I don't want that. I have orange cups, but I already ate one. I have other banquet meals, but I should not overlap two of them. That's way too high in sodium and carb, and I have not had enough water today. I will get instant migraine. I kind of want ramen, but I know I'll get a headache from it. Same with mac and cheese. Poop! Oh no, baby. Wait, are you gonna try to go get your stuff back? Wait, but it's gonna despawn. You're taking forever. What's the difference? Do you remember which? Oh. 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 Interesting. I love how the stream has just turned into me watching your stream. Live reaction! No, my tummy's settling and I'm thinking about what I want to do because I kind of want to paint my nails. I kind of want to work on random stream shit. Also, I'm gonna start vlogging tomorrow. Poop. Stream poop. But, I'm trying to think. I need to set stuff up to start vlogging. Because I don't even have a battery in my camera right now. Where all of those are. I love those scary guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put the ketchup in the fridge. I'll be back. I gotta go put my ketchup away. The squirt me in the face. Hey, mama. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my gosh, I gained viewers while I walked away. In other words, people don't like me. They wait for me to leave and then they come. Watch, they're gonna drop now that I'm back. I'm making a breakfast drink, by the way. But for dinner. Because this will fill me up and this will be enough nutrients for the body to stop being upset about what I need to eat for dinner. I didn't eat enough. But meal replacement shakes, in addition to a meal, very helpful if you're trying to gain weight. Fun fact. Because there's not a lot of tips out there for that, and it really bugs me because so many people struggle with weight gain. But nobody talks about how to actually gain the weight. So, tip for ya. Carnation's breakfast essentials. They want you to drink it with whole milk, or skim milk. F that. Drink it with whole milk. Get that calorie in there. Get that bone juice in there. I'm sorry if you can hear me stirring it. I'm sure that sounds disgusting. And drink it with a meal. And then I was recommended, this is not going to be the same for every person, but I was recommended to drink 3 of these a day. I am physically not capable of that. I cannot get myself to handle the texture of these that many times a day. Texture is not bad, it's just different. Like, it makes milk a little thicker. So I go between this and then Boost. I don't like Ensures. Ensures are great for 2. I just don't like the texture of them. They're too chalky to me now that I've had the other. I used to like Ensures until I tried other stuff. Huh? I used... What? Yoo-hoo? That's what I was just talking about, baby. The main 2 are Boost and Ensure. Oh, and then Breakfast Essentials, but... Oh. So 3 Breakfast Essentials with skim milk are equivalent to 2 of the normal Boosts. So, to each your own. But I normally do 1 Breakfast Essential and 1 Boost is what I try to do each day if I'm feeling it. Which I didn't do either yet today, so... But that's literally like my staple thing. That's the only thing that's helped me consistently gain weight. Anytime we were in a financial place where we could not buy either is when I was like, I would plateau out and I could not gain anymore. That's funny. I don't know where my camera battery is. I don't know how I want to do this. Should I just use the battery for the camera that plugs into the wall for vlogging? Because I'm going to be mostly vlogging in my bedroom. I don't think I'm really going to vlog much outside of my house. If I do, I'll just film on my phone, but I'm not going to bring my whole camera with me. But I don't know. I feel like I would rather just film when I get back what I bought or whatever, because normally I only leave the house to go shopping at this point. So I think I would rather just do that and film in my room. That being said, I should probably just use it plugged into the wall because my camera battery only lasts 2 hours on one charge, and I only have one. I think I got ketchup on my pants. You can fix my shovel and my axe. If you would like. What if I fly there to get levels to do that and then I die again? And then lose what I got already? You're a jerk. I'll be back. I think I got ketchup on my pants and I didn't know that. Or it's ice cream. I don't really know. I'll be back. Am clumsy. That's been there for a hot minute, I think. Oh no. I'm back. I had chocolate on my pants from when I ate ice cream earlier. Babe. I have a horrible habit of I normally wear black pants and I will literally wipe my hands on my pants. I'm horrible with that. So I probably just didn't think because I normally do when I don't think I have a lot on my hands, but I know there's probably something I just like, yeah, I'm wearing lavender pants. You can't do that with these. So there's that. I also got chocolate powder on my desk. I've been incredibly messy today because I got chocolate on my bed, which is like, I just washed my sheet. And then, um, I've spilled food today. I got ketchup in my eye. On my eyelid. I've just been. What's the max you can hit? Is there? I'm gonna Google. That was disgusting. Don't do that. I'm watching your stream, I can. The maximum level of experience is 2,147,483,647. No, wait. No. I don't know how to read this number, actually. Hold on. I don't know what that means. I'm sending it in my own chat. Because I thought it was just that. It's not just that. I also just sent it to you on Discord. I don't know what that number means. But the max on Pocket Edition is only 24,000. They get freaking gypped on that. Bless. The only thing is, like, with the breakfast drinks, for some reason, versus Boost, our theories, I have some sort of dairy intolerance, but nothing shows up on a blood test. Right now, anyway. But, like, my stomach kind of gets upset when I drink these. Only, like, a little, though. But that's just when I drink anything dairy like that. But it doesn't really do it with Boost. I remember a Boost is, like... I don't think it's dairy-free, but... Oh, Boost is suitable for people that are lactose intolerant. So that's probably why my stomach handles Boost better than breakfast drinks, because breakfast drinks is straight up milk. Because I drink it with whole milk. That explains a lot, because I do better with Boost. Well, though, if you have any heart issues that make your heart pound, I would go for breakfast essentials and not Boost. Or at least not Boost before bed, because it makes my heart freaking race at night and I will not be able to sleep. But during the day, it doesn't. It's like just if I'm trying to lay down, my heart rate is just like staying like I'm active, I guess. I don't know if I'm wording that right. Given nutritional advice on stream during my din break. No big deal. Also, I'm not a doctor. Don't completely listen to me. That's just what I've learned about my own body. Mm. I would check with your doctor before drinking Boost. Breakfast essentials, meh, because those are advertised for like, I mean, for anybody, but they specifically like their commercials are for like kids that are in like even high school to drink in the morning if they don't have time for breakfast. Which I would still drink it with something. I would still drink it with food, but like even if it's just like fruit or something. But that was the only advice from a dietitian that I got that was actually helpful. Everything else a dietitian said almost sent me to the hospital, so remember, babe, I was waking up in the middle of the night getting sick because I was hungry when I was eating like 5 meals a day at that point because of what diet she put me on. That was bad. The leaves like tree in the plant decor chest downstairs. There's like a plant related one. Other side, other side, other side, other side. Still other side. Other side of the room. Sir? By the clicky. Oh, your stream's delayed. Because on my end, it was just you hesitating, like, other side. That's funny. Also, I keep watching your stream in the left corner instead of the one that stream can see. So I'm, like, looking all the way over here. Black candles? My witchy butt needs that right now. How long do you think you're gonna play? Okay, I'm gonna do my nails then. I need nail polish remover. I kind of want to just paint them solid black. I know I just bought all the fancy stuff to make them all cool, and I kind of just want them to be black. I have a cool alternate idea. I have a bunch of nail art stuff now. I found all my stuff from when I was younger to nail art. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab stuff. I'll be back. I'm leaving a lot this stream. Alright, I've done to decide I'm doing nail art. Also, babe, I don't have my headset on yet. Done did decided. Part of me wants to hook my old camera back up so that you guys can see what I'm doing, but I don't think I can. Can I angle this down? Oh. Hold on. Oh god. Also, I'm back, babe. I just flung my mouse. Like, super flung my mouse. What happened? Yes. Oh god, I still have my stream saying Minecraft when I'm not playing Minecraft anymore. Can you explain what happened? 'Cause I was not looking. Yeah. That you made fun of me for? Yeah, what about it? You did it too? Okay, so this is my arsenal of random nail art supplies that I found. And I specifically want to use nail vinyls, I think. I don't have the supplies anymore to do the other stuff. But I do have these. I could also do mermaid though. And chevron, but like also this stuff I bought in like 2016, 2017 from Bundle Monster, I think. So like not trendy anymore, but was totally trendy then. Well, now I tried to do glitter with it. Anyhow, nobody uses. What's going on? So I know this is the soak off nail polish remover. My mom bought the wrong one. I told her exactly what one to buy, and she still grabbed the wrong one. So also, I'm literally painting my nails the same color that they were. I'm not gonna lie. Just this one is gonna get painted white first. I don't know. This is such a vibe. Babe, I figured out how to angle my camera where they can see my hands while I paint my nails. That's kind of epic. I didn't know that I could angle this down that much. I also want to start wearing fake nails again, but every time I decide that, I'll wear them for 2 days and then take them off. It's too much maintenance. I just like the shape that they make my nails. I don't wear them for length or anything. Did you set it up where it just throws them into the void? Yes. It literally is just ralphing them into the void. It's like raining. It would be funny though if it registered that as you doing it and it just started teleporting you everywhere. Because you're the one that built it. Yeah, because you'd just be stuck because it's just set up to keep going until it runs out of them. I don't want to put lotion on the nails because we just tried them out for a reason. Okay. Also, this is going to be such a full circle moment. I learned how to use nail vinyls and stuff from Simply Nailogical, aka Christine. And now I have her nail polish line because of the one and only Classy. Oh, that means I really should do hollow. Well, I could do hollow and then the other part white for that nail. That'd be kind of vibey. I need to get more of her polish though. I want her lavender one. I think she calls it lavender, which is kind of funny. But then I want her just like one of her normal like silver linear hollows. I bought the one that has the black base in it, but I kind of want the normal one too. Because that's for that nail, and the rest are just gonna be plain black. And I freaking love her packaging. It's cute. Also, I'm keeping all the nail polish in their boxes. Number one, they're freaking adorable. Number two, because I'm gonna be moving, and it's already very packaged very well and safely, so why not keep it? I'm literally moving in a month, so. That's wild. That I'm moving in about a month. A little over. It's just gonna yeet them. I would laugh though if it still messed up the server. Because now it's overwhelmed by them being in the abyss. Okay. This nail, like, is so nice, but I broke this one, and I don't want it to be this long, because I broke the other one. Did my cat just sneeze? I think so. Oh, you heard it too? I have noise canceling headphones on, so I can't tell what I just heard. I wish there was a shorter way to say noise canceling headphones. Because, like, it sounds like I'm trying to flex that every time I say it, and I'm not. I mean, it do be pretty nice, though, but. No, but that's so satisfying. Sploosh. That's amazing. Oh wait, no, I found my good nail file upstairs. F that. I freaking hate needle ones. And I know this simply recommends using. Did I not put them in here? I swear I don't think I did. Simply recommends using glass ones. I can't sensory wise. I can't handle it. Nail files. It makes me want to throw up. My grandma had one and I could never get myself to use it. I like these kinds. It's literally like sandpaper on a stick. That's what I use. Except I found a brand new one that I bought from Sally's as a backup for this one, actually, in the attic, but I forgot to put it in this bag. It's in a different bin, because originally I didn't know I had this much nail stuff up there when I was sorting. So we're using All Reliable. Also, I know Simply recommends you just go like this. You don't go back and forth because that's horrible for your nail, but my brain can't handle it taking me that long. Like, I know what I should do Simply, and I'm sorry. She also, fun fact, babe, recommends you don't ever clip your nails. That you only file them. Because it splinters your nail more. So if you're trying to keep them long and them not breaking, filing them's more gentle. And the best file to keep it from not splintering is glass ones. I just can't handle touching them. It sucks. I've always wanted to get like acrylics done, but I sensory-wise could not handle the tools they use. And how like dusty your fingers get when they're like filing them down when they try to take them off and stuff. Like those like the drill where it's just like sandpaper that spins. Yeah, I can't do it. Oh my god, it's 9 p.m. I'm getting myself into a project right now. I want to do nail art. That's fine. 69. I am so happy with myself right now. That took skill. Oh my god, you guys are seeing that my thumb is double jointed right now. We don't talk about it, okay? Babe, look at my stream. Freaking hurts to do that too, but it just does that. Like I can't not do that. If I'm trying to hold my finger still, it automatically bends. Why did why did you decide to build with leaves? Yeah. Oh, well then how come he was able to stand on it and be angry at me? It's illegal. You should make it so they can't do that. That's where I landed because I had trouble. We should play a hardcore world once. Why? Yeah, and then you would carry on in the tour world. Or the crazy happenstance where you accidentally fall off a mountain and then I'm left alive. And then I won't know what to do. I also forgot to make a TikTok. I wanted to make one tonight for the simp. You are a simp. You are. You're the reason I have all these nice things. I call that a simp. I didn't need the $69 of nail polish. No. No, that was not that. It was just be hyper fixating on it and I kept talking about it because I like it. You didn't understand that though. No, because you kept telling me you were broke and you wanted to save money and then you were just like ordering stuff on Amazon and I didn't understand. You order on Amazon a lot. Or is it your parents? Oh, because I can't log into your Amazon, so I don't know who's doing it. I just see the email. So they're the reason I got mad at you. What the Think so? I don't think that they're the reason I regularly have ever gotten mad at you. I think you're just projecting. You also just use they them pronouns for me, and it made me really happy. You don't for me. No. You just very regularly use she, her for me. No, I like both. It's just that, most people tend to just use she, her because I present that way. But they, them still feels nice. Yeah. So do I. Oh my god, I used they, them pronouns for somebody on the interwebs because I didn't see their pronouns anywhere. I'm a robo. Am I still? Oh, so I used they, them pronouns for somebody on the interwebs. I just, commented, they were doing the challenge where, you buy, the person's favorite food, and then you put it on the table, and then you buy, something they've been wanting or whatever, you know what I mean? That trend. And the one person got their girlfriend a pillow to sit on when she does her makeup, and then they proceeded to demonstrate it and fake put on makeup, and it was really funny and cute. But I didn't know what their pronouns are because she never really said anything. She never even said boyfriend. You know what I mean? So I didn't know. So I just commented on the video "Oh my god, it's so cute how they demonstrated how to use the pillow and everything." And the creator liked that comment and answered it and stuff. But then some random ass chick just commented on it and corrected me that the person's pronouns are him or he. But they're right. I just I didn't get it because it was I used that because there is nowhere on this person's account where they say their partner's pronouns. Nowhere. I looked because I didn't want to misgender them on accident. I do that a lot if I'm going to be using a gendered term. I always peek first to see if they have anything preferred in their bio or something. But I don't know. It was just also this person is just a random person, and the creator didn't even like their comment. So I don't think it's a friend or anything that just knows the person's pronouns. And the creator didn't correct me. I don't know. It was just really weird. I didn't even answer them. I'm happy for you. Now we wait for the base coat to dry. No, you're not. So instead of selling feet pics, are people going to sell my hand pics now? This should be the one you guys sell. Right here. Did you see what I did on stream? You gotta look. Wiki hands page incoming. Also, welcome back, Celtic. How are you? Babe, they're the person I was telling you about that subbed this morning when I did my makeup and vented about mother. I'm painting my nails while he gathers things to spawn and fight Wither. Because I kind of got bored on Minecraft, and I've been telling him for 3 days I wanted to paint my nails, so we doing it. So, waiting for base coat to dry. I do 2 coats of base coat so it lasts, and then I'm painting this nail on both hands white first, and then I'm going to use these vinyls to make a pretty pattern with the black sparkles, and then the rest of the nails are just plain black. Lots of coats, lots of waiting. So we're just kind of hanging out now. I kind of want to add little gems though, but I feel like that's kind of overkill. But I also own these. I found all my nail art stuff in the attic, which is kind of why I've been wanting to do stuff. Like, I also have, like, dotting tools and stuff. I dropped it. Like, little dotters, where you make the polka dots, you go... I found those. And then I also found my stamping plates, but I don't have the right polish for them. I had a huge hyperfixation phase where I did nail... Like, I was super into doing nails. Like, it lasted, I think, all of 7th and 8th grade. I was into it. And so now I'm, like, getting back into it. Like, I kind of think I'm still into it when me and you met. Which that was 8th grade. Yeah. I used to post nail art videos on YouTube, which when I hit partner, we're gonna watch them. They're privated now, but they are freaking funny as hell. They are very I was a child. Like my voice is really high pitched too. Like I don't like, you know how like when a guy hits puberty their voice drops? So did mine. Which some chicks it does, but like a lot of them they kind of like keep the same squeak. I didn't. Mine dropped. So I am a whole man. Maybe that's why they them pronouns work so well for me. I'm kind of very in the middle. Your mic did not like that. Also, this cord is bugging me because I have this flipped, but this is too annoying to plug into the underneath of my Blue Yeti, so now it's just sticking out. I wish I just would have did the cord straight for both parts. I hate that. Anyway, it's been bugging me all of stream. Oh, by the way, the nail polish that I'm using is Hollow Taco by the one and only Simply Nailogical, Christine. Not sponsored, but oh my god, if I was. There would be tears. Like, I have her original merch. I always flex this because I never really bought YouTuber merch, but I bought hers. And I had her original merch that she had to discontinue because it's not washable because of the vinyls that she used, and I still have it. I've worn it like 3 times because it's not washable. But I love it. Oh, I just saw what was almost bad on your stream. Oh no. Oh. Um. Also, the Captain Celtic. The person in the corner, that's my partner. That I was talking about earlier. That's Alex. He's streaming on our realm right now. I was playing it earlier. We beat the end dragon yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah. Oh, but I died right before stream. You didn't get to hear that. Oh, see, they just followed you, babe. They said they did. Oh, mine fixed itself. I can mess with yours at a point. Oh, but so I died. He gave me an Elytra, and I don't know how to use one. And I was in the end with it, and I flew straight down, and I didn't know I was going straight down because we're in a void. And I went straight down, and I lost everything. My levels from killing the end dragon, my favorite boots, which are the Frostwalker boots that I have worn all of the series. We replaced them, but it's still, I miss the OGs. My one pickaxe that we named, like, I lost everything, all of our leads. He had just set me up a shulker box with, rockets and garrets, and I lost that, and it had my other armor in it. Oh, I messed up. Oh, very unlucky, but I told him right out I did not feel ready for it at all, and that I don't know how to use an Elytra, and he's like, it's fine, and then it was not fine. Oh, but the reason that I flew off and straight down is because I made an Enderman mad in his Enderman spawny killer thing. And it just went after me, and I panicked and jumped off, and then flew down. Like, I used a rocket and then went straight down. So I went straight down high speed. Oh, your alerts. Oh wow, the base coat's dry already. I'm not gonna fix the camera for base coat, that's not interesting, but when I start doing color, I will. My nails are honestly, like, in a pretty good state. Like, this would be nails that I would be excited about to film a YouTube video. Fun fact. Also, this was my streaming hand. Streamlabs website is so glitchy. Like, it's worse than the actual Streamlabs, which I use Streamlabs because I cannot get my brain to switch. I got too used to it and I hate change, so I don't think I'm ever gonna switch. If I'm being completely honest, I think I might just build a PC that can handle Streamlabs better. I would do that for her just so I don't have to change. Oh, babe, I decided a thing, by the way. Later down the line, when I'm, like, financially stable and have a stable income, I want to build another PC. And that be my gaming PC, and, like, totally from scratch, upgraded, etc. And then this PC be, like, my work computer for either Etsy stuff, like if I have a whole-on craft room that has its own computer, which I probably would be for the Cricut and stuff. Or when I, open my photography studio, it'll be my computer there. That's my goal. I want to build one myself. But I like this one still. And this very, very well runs like Adobe and stuff, so it could very well be my, you know, art computer. And that's all I do on it. And I can handle streaming, so if I'm randomly working on art stuff in, like, my craft room, I can stream from my craft room, you know what I mean? That's kind of a vibe. What do you think? Good idea? It's just, like, a random idea that popped in my head at, like, probably 1 in the morning, and I was like, "Yeah, that's it, that's what I'm doing." I also wanna start building keyboards and stuff, I wanna build my own. Like, if I randomly run into a large amount of money and I'm not in credit card debt, the first thing I'm doing is building a keyboard. Credit card debt? That's what the song that popped in my head when I was doing my budgeting sheets! And I couldn't remember how to sing it. What do you mean you don't know what you just said? Oh, no. Is it good now? You're a little laggy. Oh. Oh, okay. Probably. Also, blowing on your nails literally does nothing to help dry them, but my brain does it anyways. Though supposedly putting your nails in, like, a bowl of ice water helps. But I always would bump the ice and then smudge it. Jade, why are you holding on to my Squishmallow? My cat was stuck to my Squishmallow. I'm surprised she has not asked me for dinner yet. Her dinner was, like, 30 minutes ago, but she didn't ask. She was asleep. I don't wake her when she naps because she is sleepy baby. Credit card debt? Wait, I have a question. I owe, like, $500 on my credit card. Does that count as me having credit card debt? Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I also am in debt anyways because student loans, baby. The second I turned 18, went in debt. Yeah, but then the army's gonna fix that. Well, it's gonna be why I don't have any more loans. It's not gonna fix the current ones. What do you mean, no? Please, thank you for stopping by. Babe. No. I have a question, though. Did you doing that welding thing, did that take your college stuff? Oh. Dope. What'd you use? Oh. Oh, I see. Is there a limit to how much they'll give you for that? No. What you're gonna give me? Wait, but I'm using your other thing, so do I get that on top? So I get to use that for, like, books and stuff, or does it still go directly to the school? Wait, but if I'm using your other thing, it's gonna pay it off, isn't it? I love your family. Mhm. My camera's not focusing. Mine. Um, wait, but so if I'm using the stuff to pay for my college, why would I also need tuition assistance? Wait, okay, hold on. Hold on. There is a thing. There is a thing. That kind of stuff, like tuition assistancy, things like that, normally they'll go to the school, but if the school does not use that money for anything, they will give you a refund check. That's not how that works. For that extra tuition assistance. That's stupid. That's not how any other grant works. Yeah. Oh, the no. Um, time to take my medicine. Wait, babe, the GI Bill is after you leave the army. Military.com highlights not only does the military pay up to 100% of college tuition while you serve on active duty, but it also offers the GI Bill about $36,000 to use for college up to 10 years after leaving the service. Yeah, but babe, you're still in service. I mean, is it gonna be one of those things where I just have outstanding loans, possibly, and then it just gets paid off when you're out? No? Oh, okay. I hope so, because I literally cannot transfer to the school if I don't have this aid from you. Because it's gonna be like 20,000 a semester, I think. And my state aid only gives me like 15 a year. Okay, back to painting. Huh? Nice. Well, it's more like I just can't use. Well, also, babe, that's my FAFSA with me being unable to depend on anyone financially. You make too much. I won't get that with you. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might just have to really start hunkering down and trying to get more scholarships, honestly. It really do just be that one emoji. You know, you know what I'm talking about? Oh. It's like a red one, and it's like a circle, but it like has like little. I'll send it to you at Discord on Discord at a point after I do this code. You guys see? Yeah. Do you have looting on your sword? God, what would the odds be without that? So you can't even get a 12% chance on the head when I was able to get bee trees when there's only a 5% chance. Oh, it has to be by flowers. We never planted trees around flowers until I did that. I always planted the flowers after I did the trees. Yeah, but what if we want to beat the Wither a bunch of times for fun? Minimum. I try so hard to paint the sides of my nails and I always mess it up. I hate how wide this nail is. I forgot to file that one off, so now he's just kind of fat. My nails flare out to the side at a certain point. Also, Mom's gonna be home in 20 minutes and I'm really anxious about it. Also, I think she's gonna start sleeping in her room again, so there's that. I'm not gonna be able... No, she's been wanting to work on it forever and decided to finally work on it today when I took a shower. Before we fought. But, I'm not gonna be able to stream at night, like, freaking at all. Like, that's gonna suck. I mean, to be fair, she's probably not gonna really get in there until you're gone. So in other words, I vent to you at night, so I'm not gonna be able to vent to you at all anyway. And then after that, I'm gonna be moving with you, so it's not, you know, anything crazy. But I like streaming at night. And I have all of my audio settings set up for the volume that I speak at, which is this. Alcohol juice? Oh, that kind of juice. I thought it was gin and juice. Have you had alcohol lately? Mm. I can't even tell. Like, okay, a thought. What is the point of casually drinking beer when it doesn't really do anything when you don't drink a lot of them? Yeah, but like, what do you get out of it? Babe, because you like the taste of it? So that's what I don't understand. If it doesn't taste good and you don't get any, like, the drunky effects, I don't understand. Well, not even drunk, but, like, tipsy or anything. Like, do you feel anything from one beer? Yeah, that's what I don't understand, I guess. I don't know, it's just like to me it's health effects of drinking it aren't great. Of beer. Well, I get why people casually drink wine because there's actual like positive health effects to that. I don't know. I just don't get it if you're not doing it for the like full on effects of beer. But I've also never really drank, so I guess. Hmm. You don't really do that anymore though, which is fair. And my mom still thinks you're an alcoholic, but you barely drink right now. I just find it funny. Like if you think my partner is an alcoholic, you have a lot more things to worry about. She also firmly believes that your dad is an alcoholic solely because he's Mexican. No, but she thinks that. Also, she was telling me random things that she hates about men, and I was like, I really hope you're not grouping my boyfriend into this conversation. And she was like, "Oh no, I'm not. I don't think Alex is like that at all." It's like, okay, then why do you keep saying it the way that you're saying it? Because she kept saying like, men will do this to do you dirty and blah blah blah, and just like stuff like that, or like like all men are cheaters, whatever. And I'm like, well, are you talking about Alex in this conversation? Because otherwise, this is pointless because he's my partner. And she's like, no, I don't have anything against Alex. It's like, okay. Yeah. She said that she is just worried about you and she's worried about anybody that's in the army because she thinks you're going to develop PTSD and try to kill me. And then, babe, not helping your case. Anyway, and then the other thing is she thinks you are too nice of a person like my dad was, where everybody's going to take advantage of you to the point where then you never have time to take care of me because you take care of everybody else. Those are her two gripes with you. It has happened, but we've worked on it. Also, you're a person that will make up for it. My dad would not. It would just be like a oops. And then nothing here would get done ever. But you still try. You know? You apologize and the effort is there, the emotional effort is there, etc. My dad just kind of would be like, well, number one, he would deny it, like that was the thing that was happening, and then that was one of my dad's toxic issues. But I really don't think you would develop into that being a genuine like problem you're in denial about. I don't know. Your biggest red flag to me was your time management, but we kind of worked on that. Yeah, but you also like, there is a line to that because you do very much have the ADHD. You have horrible time blindness. It's just like you at first were not doing things that are actually helpful for it to make it happen less often because there's no stopping it. And to be fair, I was also being incredibly hard on you for it when I literally am the same way. And I don't think that was right of me. But, like, you know what I mean? Oh. No, but now we have our scheduled day, and, you know, we discuss our plans when we can, and we, you know, set alarms for things, etc., set reminders. I added your stuff to my calendar because I would mess up and forget yours. Like, you know what I mean? We did things where at this point we put in all the effort we can, so if it happens, it just happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then we know it was an accident because we did everything we could to prevent that kind of an issue. So then it's like, there's no reason to fight about it at that point. And that's on communication. I honestly take a lot of pride in the fact that we are very good at communicating, I think. Besides, you know, my social skill issues. But that's out of my control. My social skills are non-existent. The issues are very existent. No, I did gain a lot of social skills working retail, to be fair. However, though, retail also taught me a lot of how to repress things. I don't think that's what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on my face because that's gonna take a while to dry. Okay. I'm mentally preparing. I inhaled. We're good. I did take an inhale. I'm not getting mad. I prepped. Did you make the... You made the sugarcane thing longer and rap even funnier? Okay, let's communicate on a solution. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. However, we gotta fill in that gap then. We need to make it like a full-on square that just wraps around then. If we just continue it forward to hit the grass. A different plant though. It can't be sugarcane because it's gonna look funny to me. But a different crop. I will be able to tolerate it. I have a lot of... Oh, we can make it... Oh, okay, I have a plan. I'll make it for melons and stuff. No, what are you doing? No, babe, no, no, no! What? Wait, what are you doing? I came up with a calm solution and you just effed it up! Babe, what are you doing? Oh, babe, what is it gonna be? What is it for? Babe, can you answer? I know, I wanna know what it's gonna be. Babe, this isn't funny. What are you doing? My tism does not enjoy this. What are you planting there? What plants? Baby! What are you doing? My cat wants her food and my nails are wet. She asked me now. SpongeBob SquarePants? I'm having big feelings. You're sleeping. You were. My stream has proof that you were sleeping. I mean, nobody's talking in my chat right now, so nobody's lying. I kind of noticed our past couple streams. I don't know if we're just streaming at bad times or people are just doing stuff this weekend. But we have not had a lot of active chatters lately. Also, like, Kunz hasn't even existed today. Is he? Is that the middle? Are you sure? No, it doesn't look like it is. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you planting there? What plants? But what plants? It's really bugging me that my one thumbnail is totally smaller than the other because I broke it. It makes me really sad. But what plant? Oh, you're planting beetroots? That's fine. I thought you were just gonna extend the sugarcane. And just make me think you weren't by doing it on dirt. You could. Oh, well, it doesn't have enough water, but you can put sugarcane on dirt. Right. My plan was to just make it the size of that gap and then put melons. We really do need to make somewhere for melons, but I'll do that. Really tired and I'm nowhere near done with my nails. Fair enough. But I need to do another coat of black and another coat of white. Then I need to do a clear coat and then a second coat of clear coat on the black, and then I need to do the vinyl with the sparkle and then 2 coats of clear coat on the white nails. You have to do clear coat in between vinyls or it's gonna peel up all your polish. What? Extreme my confusion. Babe, nails chip. It no. I use Dollar Tree nail polish. But when I used the Holo Taco, it lasted for 5 days without chipping. Babe, there is literally stream proof of it, of when it chipped. I've always bought cheap polish. When I used to buy China Glaze, my nails would last. You are losing it, SpongeBob. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired, actually. Oh, it hit. Now that I've been streaming with you at night, I've been actually getting tired when I'm supposed to. For like... Oh, well then... Babe, I literally just needed to make a bridge from the mine to our area, and that was the only spot. That's why that's there. I do kind of want to expand the bridge, though, to kind of go to the sides a little bit so we're not jumping over those awkward corners anymore. Just kind of make it, like, splat out a little. Are you gonna make your automatic sugarcane thing eventually? That you used to make? I kind of like that better. I like it all natural. Oh, I can see the frustration on your face on stream, or are you just wiping your eyes? Oh, no. I just thought you didn't build it because half the time you would make it, it was really inefficient because it didn't work right. We'll build one on that weird island spot, and then we'll just keep that because it's aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. No, babe. No. Do not drown yourself. Also, in the direction of where I got my horse from, there's a shipwreck, like, under the water. I don't know if you've gone to it, though. Yeah, but it could still be fun. Oh, yeah, that's why it's filled in like that. Are you drowning yourself in that hole? No, baby. Stop. Drowning yourself in the hole. That's funny. Is my nails dry yet? Okay. I gotta feed my cat really quick. I'll be back. I gotta feed Squidward. My cat's not named Squidward, I just call her that regularly. I don't know. I'll be back. I mean, I'm still here. I can talk to stream. I just can't talk to him because I'm taking my headset. He's getting denied. Hello, Miss Ma'am. You hungry? Come here. 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 I want to pick you up for streaming. I haven't seen you today. I haven't held you today. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna pick you up in the closet. You can't escape. You can't escape. You can't escape my hands. Ow, your paws are in my neck. Say hello, Miss Jade. She's like, I am hungry. Why are you holding me? Hello. There's your daily dose of Jade. That's different. I can't open her food. No, I'm trying. I flung it. I did. But yeah, what's your dinner? Jade. Crap. So why do I feel like I didn't take my allergy medicine? Because I didn't. I'm back. I feel like at a point I said that I needed to take my allergy medicine out loud, and I didn't take it, but I don't really know what I did. Wait, really? Like, I swear to God I took medicine on stream today already, but maybe that was yesterday. This morning, no, I took it off stream. I think I took it earlier. Otherwise, I just took... No, I think I took it last night on stream when I did that late one. Why can't I get the camera in the same spot as before? There we go. Enough. I don't really know what I did. Shuppets are cute. Babe, that's creeping me out. What if I just accidentally took 2 of my allergy medicine? I don't think so, though, because I don't remember grabbing the case on stream. I just remember the act of swallowing a pill, but I didn't grab any medicine. Which is making me think maybe I'm having deja vu of last night. I don't know. I don't think I did one of those things of, oh, I need to take my allergy medicine, and then I proceeded to get up to go get my medicine and then grab something else. I do that a lot. Did I take my allergy medicine last night? Frick. I don't know, you do kind of remember my medicine sometimes, that's why I'm asking. So I took it last night, then I for sure did not take it tonight because I took Saturday's medicine, but what if I accidentally took Friday's? Like 20 minutes ago. Because I missed Friday. No, but my allergies were fine today. I normally can tell right away if I miss. I'm scared because I can't double dose on that medicine, babe. That is not one safe to do that with. All I could do is end this stream and then try to watch it back. Oh god. I really don't remember taking it though. Oh, but I kinda do, because I remember getting up at 9:30 like, wow, I wonder why my cat didn't ask for anything. I'm gonna make myself have a panic attack. I don't know if I took that already. Babe, I took it. Yeah, when I realized that and realized my case had a Saturday pill in it. Yeah, but if I didn't take it Friday and then I just took Fridays today because I missed yesterday. I'm literally having a hot flash because I'm panicking. I remember taking something. Wait, I kind of think I remember opening my water bottle to take it because my water bottle was closed, like I rolled to grab it and then never grabbed the medicine. I kind of think I did that. Oh my god, and the person that was on here at 9:30 isn't here anymore. They had to go. Frick me. I hate having ADHD because like that's why I mess up my medicine. What does? That looks really nice. We really did a lot. I'm very proud of her. Yeah, but without you, I wouldn't have had the supplies to do a lot of it. Especially our trader house. That's like all your deep slate and crimson stuff. No, I got some of that deep slate. From mining out the... No, that's on the other thing, actually. No, I did get deep slate at a point. Oh, when I mined for the stairs. Baby. Okay. Babe. I'm really panicking about that medicine. I am feeling sick because I'm panicking. You're not wrong. I've been told several times you cannot double dose that at the dose that I'm on it. I'm on 10 milligrams now. When I was little, I was only on 4. Is the thing. Wait, for what? Can we leave the one, though? I like how it looks. Okay, well, if you get rid of it, can you fix the water so it's not weird? You hate terraforming. What? I'm looking up if you can take 20 milligrams of monoglucose, because if you can, I'm not going to panic anymore. Yeah, but this one website says you can never take 2 a day. Yeah, the maximum dosage is 10. Yeah, but then there's this one thing where it's like, if you have... No, I'm misreading it. 11 CST. 12 yeah, EST. Mhm. Yes. You did more than me. I painted my nails, so. We both had a die. You got your stuff back, though. I did not. Mine fell into the void at the end. Absolute skill. You're really mean.